Hello heroes, in this video we are going to review the hero Zakron the Great, looking at their strengths and weaknesses. We will also see how to use this hero and how to get Cave Dragon in the first week on the Shamrock template. This will be at the highest difficulty level. Remember that this style of play may change depending on the template. Zakron the Great belongs to the Dungeon faction and is a warlock. This means he is a magic hero who, upon leveling up, will primarily increase his spell power and knowledge attributes until level 12. From level 13 onward, he will increase his 4 primary skills with the same probability. Therefore, he is a hero who must win his battles primarily with the power of direct damage spells. Zakron's specialization allows him to deal more damage with direct damage spells, which is very good for his class. Again, spells like Lightning Bolt, Ice Bolt, Fireball, and Umbral Grip are very useful in the early weeks of the game. This hero's specialization is very reminiscent of Melkit from Heroes 3, who wasn't particularly strong. Will Zakron suffer the same fate? I don't think so, since Zakron has a significant advantage that is reminiscent of another Heroes 3 hero. Which hero could that be? We will find out later. Zakron starts with 2 very good secondary skills for a magic hero. First, he has the Triumvirate's Strength faction skill, which allows you to choose a stance each round and increase the hero's attack, defense, or spell power. This is a very good secondary skill that also has a sub-skill that allows you to increase your troops' initiative by +1. His other secondary skill is Sorcery, which synergizes very well with his specialization, allowing him to cast even more powerful direct damage spells and easily win early game battles to gather resources. Finally, this hero starts with the Firewall spell. Yes, just like Luna from Heroes 3. So, can Zakron be a S-tier hero? I don't think so. Luna can use Firewall to win battles in many external buildings and thus gain resources or troops, like in the Conservatory. But Zakron has it more complicated, because in Olden Era many of the external buildings are protected by a mix of creatures, in many cases with ranged units where Firewall is useless. In addition, some units have attacks or abilities that allow them to have long-reach attacks, or even an ability that forces a unit to change hexes. These situations make it more difficult to use the Firewall strategy. In conclusion, I think he is a good hero, but he is far from the level Luna is at in Heroes 3. However, in the early game, his specialization enhances direct damage spells, allowing him to win battles quickly and gain an economic advantage. In longer games, we have Armageddon to decimate enemies' armies. I think Motley is a better hero, so for me, Zakron is an A- tier hero. Very fun to play if you like magic heroes. But I think there are better heroes, especially in long games. If you enjoyed this hero review, don't forget to subscribe to support the channel so the Saviour Heroes 2 project can continue. Will you subscribe? We are now on day 1 of the Shamrock template and we will see how we can obtain enough resources to get the Cave Dragons before the end of the first week. The first step is to obtain a second hero and transfer the troops to the main one. This battle is very important to obtain that gold mine. The strategy here is to try to protect the Onyx dancers with the rest of the troops. Using firewalls to kill some enemy troops is also very helpful. It was very difficult not to lose troops here, but those 1000 gold per day are much more important for trying to get the cave dragons. Firewalls are really good, especially in the first few weeks. Obviously, they lose a lot of effectiveness after that. With the secondary hero, we have to explore the map and try to collect as many resources as possible. In another situation, I might use Motley as the main hero, but since this is a video about Zakron the Great, Motley will have to be just an exploration hero. Byzantine Palace 2 is the best thing we can build on the first day. This is to get more gold. Since dragons require a lot of gold, I choose gold. Perhaps in templates where you start with 2 castles, it's a better option to take experience. On day 2 I built the labyrinth to obtain minotaurs. Finding stables is always a blessing, haha. Byzantine Palace 2 is a good option, but I need to set aside a day to build the marketplace in case I need other resources. I might try other battles in the first week, but I think the resources I have are enough. Or at least I hope so, haha. Now I'm building the Mage Guild too. I think this template is difficult because there aren't as many free resources as in other templates. Plus you only start with 1 castle. Here I prefer experience because I think I have enough gold. I think I need crystal for Mage Guild 3, so I have to build the marketplace. As expected, I am missing a crystal for the Mage Guild tree, so I have to trade some resources on the marketplace. Okay, it's day 7. I'm leaving my main hero near 2 stables to start the second week with more movement points. Again, I don't have enough resources. In this case, I'm short on gems. But again, that can be fixed by trading some resources. And finally, I built the cave palace to get the dragons. Do you think it's a good building route? Let me know in the comments. Well, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Goodbye.